Hey, everybody. It's Kim Love Jones here, a certified relationship coach, and I'm jumping on because I want to talk about healing, honoring your healing heart. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about honoring your healing heart. Hey, Kimmy, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am sharing out the live right now. I am trying to bring my people in the room. My name is Kim Love Jones. I'm a certified relationship coach. I have been a coach for the last 15 years. I love what I do. I feel like I am so blessed. I feel like the ability to help people heal is what it is all about. Today, we want to talk about honoring your healing heart. That is what I am talking about. I am excited, super excited to be here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I cannot see who's in the room because I am sharing out the live. But yes. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Kim Love Jones here, certified relationship coach at your service. Hey, Pring, I see you, baby. How are you? How are you? I am jumping on. I'm a little late as per usual. I tell y'all, I got to get it together. But I was running around out in the good streets. That's what I was doing. Oops, let me put on my do not disturb because I am almost certain that people are going to jump in. You say, hey, sis, stressing as usual. Are you? What's going on, Pring? What you stressing for, my love? What are you stressing for? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's the stress all about? Here I go. Hey, Randall, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I just came out them good streets. I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. I'm cleaning my glasses. I cannot see what you're saying. Yes, I can't see. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, Tanya. I see you. I saw that name come up. Thank you for the daily heart, me, my love. I see you. I see you. I see you. Hey, Patty Cakes. How are you, baby? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am excited. I am excited. I want to talk about honoring your healing heart because this is so important. Thank you, Pring. Thank you so much, baby, for the daily heart, me. I appreciate you. Yes. Trying to put some good old lotion on these good old hands. You know, you wash your hands like 200 times a day, and now you got to lotion them up. You're doing amazing. I know that's right, my love. I know that's right. Yes. I'm very excited. About about today. Y'all, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to catch me a cute little nap for about an hour, and then Sister Girl's going to get ready for tonight. Tonight I won't be on until 9 o'clock. I already know that because I have my class tonight, my Unlocking Your Love class tonight. So I'm preparing not to get on until get on TT until 9 o'clock. Right? So that's what I'm doing. But I can't wait to see y'all. And matter of fact, let me just start what I got on here to talk about. Hey, Steph, I see you, baby. How are you? How you doing? Yes. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about honoring your heart. This is so very important. And I think that is necessary if you're going to get to the healing that you want to get to. I think that thank you, Steph. I see you, baby. I see you. I think that honoring your heart leads you to your healing. You know, y'all, I've been like it feels like almost like I'm doing a series, but I'm not. Because one thing leads to the next thing, leads to the next thing, right? So I don't want you to continue, if you're doing this and you're on your healing journey, right? Okay, Wait a minute. Ooh, wait a minute. The awakening is real. The alignment is happening. I'm in awe of God daily. I thank God for you. My Lord, really, Patty? Patty Cakes, you weren't in here last night. I was looking for you. You must have left out. Oh my God, right? Let me just tell you how we had a breakthrough live right here on the situation in the room. Why is my hair looking crazy? We had a breakthrough right here in the room, and I so wish you was in here to hear it. It was absolutely amazing. It made me like well up with tears. Like Pat, I was like, "Where's Patty Cakes?" Oh my God! Yes, it was fire. It was fire. I'm good. Just wanted to tell you ever since I found you. Oh, you've helped me tremendously. Thank you. Oh, Steph, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Wow. Edify God, edify the Lord. I know that's right. Yes, yes, Patty Cakes. It was amazing. Hey, Kimmy J, I see you. Thank you for the follow. Sign to get proof of God. Hello, welcome in. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, let me tell you, I was literally welling up with tears last night because I was like, this, thank you, Lord. Like, it means that what I'm teaching is effective. Somebody who's been in the room only 3 weeks was like, my husband is going, I'm not worrying about him. I'm worrying about me. I said, oh my God, are you having a breakthrough? Are you having a break? And I said, live, like right now? She said, yeah, Kim, because I've been listening. I've been listening to you, and I'm having a breakthrough right now. Hey, Love Universified, how are you, baby? I see you. No, Patty Cakes. I started welling up with tears, sis. Real talk. It just was blowing my mind. It was blowing my mind. It really, truly was. And it's making me full now. Like just thinking about it. Because I really believe that if you want to heal, right, you got to ask God to show you you, not show you anybody else. And what I'm talking about today is relative to that. Because it's about honoring your own healing heart. It's about honoring how you legitimately feel. When I start seeing it, even in my Unlocking Your Love community, I was talking to them when we met. We meeting again tonight, so I got to teach tonight at 7. But the breakthroughs, I was like, y'all about to make me cry. Like everybody is having breakthroughs. And they just been in the class, some of them not even a month. Right? And already they are having breakthroughs and their lives are changing. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Like, you want to change your life? Baby, listen. You got to do the work. And it starts with you. It starts with you. No, like, I know, and I say this every time I get on, I know they did you dirty. I know they did you wrong. I know you hurting. I know, I get it. I've been there. I've done that. I have fortified my heart by erecting 50-foot walls. You can't get in here unless you're willing. Hey, Curtis, I see you. You couldn't get in here unless you climb that wall and then swim through a moat filled with alligators and snakes and everything. Like, I get it. I remember when I used to be that way. I remember until I then began to lean into myself. When I began to really deal with who I am, like everything, let me just tell you something. Hey, D Deluxe, how are you, baby? I see you, sweetheart. Welcome in, welcome in. I see you. And then everything began to shift. Everything, thank you, Love Universified. I see you, baby. Yes. Yes. And it's so very important. What is this Quest Reward business? I don't know what this is. I don't know. Oh, it unlocked. I don't know what this means. Use your daily blast today I'm going to use it later at 9 o'clock. I'm not going to use it now. Collect for, okay, I did already for Fest gift. Oh, and get 200 viewers today. Okay, that's already completed. I've already done. The only thing I need to do is use my daily blast, and I'm going to do that later. Okay, y'all see that little treasure box up in the corner, in the left-hand corner? If y'all tap that, y'all can give me votes, and it helps me with the live fest. Right, it helps me a lot. It helps me with getting live fest points. And the more points you give, I'm not going to turn on the double blast until I get back on tonight. And I'm getting on tonight at 9 o'clock, just so y'all know. So I could get extra points when you guys gift or give anything. Y'all could gift now because I need gifts all the time. Y'all know how TikTok is, right? But I'm really not going to activate that double blast until tomorrow. That mirror now reflects a hero for me. Yes! Come on, sis. Come on through here. Yes, Patty Cakes. Yes. You said that mirror reflects a hero. And you want to know something? Let me just tell you. Oh my God, that is so profound. You know why? Because you're the only one who can save you. My God. You're the only one who can save you. We be looking for the hero outside of ourselves. We're looking for Superman. Superman does not exist unless there is Superwoman. Because you need somebody that's going to match your fly. You're going to need somebody that's going to match and align with you. Yes. So Superman don't exist until Superwoman exists. Right? And whatever that looks like for you, I'm not talking about flying all over the place and being everything to everybody else. I'm talking about being in a relationship where reciprocity is in order. Yes, the treasure box. What do you do with the treasure box? Okay, I got 2 minutes and 36 seconds. If y'all 20 people can collect these votes, open the treasure box to try to grab votes. So if y'all can click on that little treasure box in the left-hand corner and click on it, and then if y'all would just send votes, that would help me tremendously. Just send the votes. I don't know how all of this stuff works, and truthfully, I don't want to join another campaign, nothing else ever. And I really mean that. Because can I tell y'all how frustrating all of this is? Yes. In 4 minutes, you said in 4 minutes the treasure opens. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's now or not. Honoring your healing heart. Join the discussion. Okay, that's the AI. Hi, Trisha T. I see you, baby. I see you coming in the room. How are you, baby? Yes. And so that mirror, oh, it won't open. It's going, okay, so it got to be, I don't know. Y'all pray for me. I don't know. But you sent votes? You did? Okay. Oh, okay, yes. We're waiting for them for it to, okay, got it. So let's talk about that. The mirror is showing you the hero in you. That's the grown-up version of you that's going to protect the little girl in you. That's who you've been waiting for your entire life. All of the times that you didn't know that you needed to protect her, you didn't even have the tools or the skills to protect her, right? Oh, wait. Thank you. Yes, I sent backpack votes, friend. Oh, okay. I see it. Okay, because I don't know. I don't understand all of this stuff. You know how many times Dr. Lisa has taught us all this stuff, and I'm so sorry. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Wait, I got to pose. Soda told me to pose. Every time I get those glasses. But thank you for the fast gear, Vita. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. And thank you for the daily heart, me, Patty V. Haha, I didn't know it was gonna go on your head. I didn't either. Wait, But listen, y'all, let me get to it because I am just too excited. I am so excited right now. The issue, oh, no, I'm sorry. The reason why honoring your heart is so important is because, oh, okay, did it open again? What happened with the treasure box? Can you do it now? The reason why honoring your heart is so very important is because when you don't honor yourself, when you don't consider yourself, when you don't think about how you feel, when you let everybody else's stuff matter more than yours, right? When you do all of those things, and you put everybody else before you, when you silence your voice, when you don't actually say the words, but your behavior speaks to the fact that you don't matter. Everybody else matters more than you. That's a problem. You see what I'm saying? So honoring your heart means, because nobody ever taught us this, not to ignore it, to not numb it, not pretending everything is fine when you're breaking on the inside, right? We're talking about actually treating yourself like your heart matters. Yeah, I want to look at this thing real quick, and this is relative. It's something that I learned about when my mom passed. Oops. When my mom passed away, right? And I want to tell y'all it's a real thing, but I want to give y'all an actual name. It's called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. I might not be saying it right? But it's called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, right? I got that part, right? Let me tell you why this is important. This is what they call broken heart syndrome. I'm telling y'all something now. I'm not trying to be deep right now, but I'm telling y'all something because I want y'all to get it, and y'all know how I get in my flow. Then I'm in my flow, right? And God is leading me to talk about this when I talk about honoring your heart. See, every time and every time that you learn, you're right, learning it in nursing school. Yes, is that how you pronounce it? Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. I got the cardiomyopathy part. I just don't know the actual pronunciation of the Takotsubo. But anyway, y'all, I ain't trying to be deep or heavy, but I want y'all to wrap your heads around this. It's called broken heart syndrome, right? And to be honest with y'all, they were warning me about this because I was so close to my mother. Like, me and my mother was like so close. And one of my friends more specifically was like, Kim, I'm worried about you. Because there was such a deep sadness in me that they were afraid that my heart, it literally, what happens with your heart is that it begins to look like a pot rather than the way that it's supposed to be shaped. And when it does that, it can, take you out of here, right? The reason why I'm talking about honoring your healing heart is because we may not have a direct, because I lost my mother, because my mother went home to be with the Lord. That was an immediate thing, and people were afraid for me because they knew how close I was with my mother. But when you're in a relationship and you don't honor how you feel inside of your body, and I really mean this, little things start to go wrong. Things begin to shift and change. Hey, Luna, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad to see you in the room. Yes. But what ends up happening, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, what ends up happening, if you're not careful, it doesn't have to happen all at once. What happens, right, generally, is that it's a slow erosion of who you are. It's a slow, methodical tearing down at the fabric of who you are when you don't open up your mouth, when you don't honor yourself, when you don't honor your heart. All of the years that you sat holding it in, all of the years that you allowed things to violate and you didn't speak up for yourself, and you said your daily heart me with Ashley. That is hilarious, Luna. When Ashley, Luna, I ain't fooling with you today. I love y'all so much, but I need y'all to understand this because this is so important. Like we don't even realize that when we deny ourselves, when we don't honor ourselves, when we allow things over and over, and it erodes at the very fabric and the foundation of who we are. And it then begins to affect us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and we begin to break down physically because you're not standing in your truth. And I know that people don't. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, baby. I know I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I know that nobody ever told you this because we didn't know this. We were young. We just stayed in a relationship because, like, don't make no noise. Like just try to get along. If you want somebody in your life, you gotta learn how to chill out, be quiet, don't say too much. Like just take it easy. You understand what I'm saying? Angela, thank you for the follow, baby. Like, don't do too much because Luna, thank you for reaching level 16. I see you, baby. Hey, T, baby, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the roses, my love. Thank you for the follow. Y'all welcome T baby in. Welcome T baby in. Also welcome in. Wait a minute, I'm missing somebody. Y'all probably already welcomed them in because y'all so super dope. Yes, welcome everybody in. Yes. So Pashan, I see you, my love. I see you, sis. I see you. But the reason why this is so very important, and I need for y'all to really get this, is because we can't do this anymore. Listen. You know why you don't feel good? Because when your heart is broken, when you keep going through the same things over and over and over again, when you keep denying yourself, right? It causes a breakdown, and you're sitting in pain, and you're not being heard, and you're not being valued, and you're not being appreciated. And people have this expectation that you have to, and you don't have to. You're doing it because you want to, and you're also not doing it because you're foolish, because you can clearly see, like you kind of get it. You understand what I'm saying? You get it. You can clearly see, but they don't understand. They think they're getting over. They think you can't see, and you're being quiet to keep a peace because you want things to work out, and they're taking advantage of your kindness. You understand what I'm saying? And the more you sit in that and you don't speak your truth, the further you go and the deeper you go into the abyss, right? And the very foundation by which you stand on, hey, Mr. Goodbye, I see you. And the very foundation on which you stand, right? You slowly start to erode the foundation of who you are. And to little bits and pieces of who you are begin to come, like break off. Because you don't feel good. Because they're not honoring you. And then you continue to stay. Hey, I don't know. I see you, baby. How do you reverse that, especially when you have to continue? Diversify, diverse. Listen to me, baby. That's what I'm teaching on right now, honoring your heart. And the reason why I talked about the condition of the broken heart syndrome is because when I was grieving my mom, that was one thing. It could have been sudden, just like that. But we don't even realize how every day that we stay in something that does not honor us, every day that we tolerated, every day that we went through things that were not in alignment with us, we were slowly and methodically breaking our own hearts. Because you get to a point where you have to begin to honor yourself, honor your heart, honor how you feel, right? Because the only way that your life is going to be working the way that you want it to work is if you make a conscious decision that you're not going to do this anymore, that you make a decision. You're one decision away from changing your entire life, because it doesn't work any other way, right? It doesn't work any other way. You have to make the decision for your own self. Yes? You have to say, I want more for myself. I can't do this anymore. I want to live a life that looks like, and fill in the blank. Fill in the blank for yourself, because you're realizing right now that you deserve more. And this is not just for women. This is for men and women, because men do some similar things that women do in a real way. It may not look the same, but they still do it. This is about honoring who you really are at your core, not who anybody else told you to be, not who your parents thought you were going to be, not who you try to be to fit in with a romantic interest, but what do you like? What do you want? Y'all remember that movie? What movie was that with Eddie Murphy and the situation with the thing? Randa, thank you for the follow, baby. What was the name of that movie? Was it Coming to America? When she's like, I'll do whatever you like. He's like, hop, like, come on, stop it. Stop it. And we may not, that might have been an exaggeration, an exaggerated thing that people do. It might have been exaggerated because she hopping around, whatever it is she doing. Okay, right, y'all got what I'm saying. But here's the thing. We slowly do that. Oh, because I got to prove my worth to you. Right? So I got to perform. So who I am at my core, the peace that I bring, the wisdom that I bring in my feminine energy when I feel safe, the collective building that we're doing, you don't see the value in that. You only see the value in me when I am performing for you, instead of loving me who I am at my core. This is for both men and women. Men performing all the time. I got to make sure that I take care of everything. And there's nothing wrong with that, because men know innately they are meant to provide, protect, do all the things that the good word says you should do. We were created for certain things. But you got to see your value. Come on here, y'all. You got to begin to see your value and your worth without the performance. Who are you? Right? This is so very important, because I need you to really wrap your head around this idea. You said you preaching, I'm preaching. I don't mean to. You are right. Although it's hard to move on, we hope things will change. Absolutely. Yes. And yes. And live your value and live. Yes. And live your value and your worth. Yes, sis. That's it right there. You have to live your value and your worth. You have to live it out loud. Otherwise, people don't know how to treat you. Or they'll treat you like they treated the last 10 people that's been in their lives. If their parents never taught them anything, never helped them, never groomed them for success in healthy relationships, they might have groomed them in success for everything else, but did not groom them for success in a healthy relationship. What in the world does that look like, Kim? I know people be asking me, Kim, well, what does that mean? Like, how do you get to a health? You know what it is, but you already know what it is. You just haven't negotiated your way to it yet. And the reason why most of us have not done that is because nobody told us to honor our hearts. Nobody told us to allow what we feel to feel it. Nobody said it's okay to cry, especially for men. Hey, Nikki, I see you, baby. How you doing, my love? I see you, sis. Right? Nobody told you that. People say, oh, get back up. You're going to be fine. Dust yourself off. Next. That's because that's what people say. Next. Oh, next. It don't work like that, baby. It don't work like that. You need a minute to gather yourself. What happened here? What happened in the midst of this? This is honoring your heart, not ignoring it, not numbing it, not pretending everything is fine when you breaking on the inside. That's not honoring your heart. That's being disingenuous and inauthentic. And I'm not telling you that you got to continue crying, sobbing, weeping. I'm telling you to grab a host of the lessons. I'm telling you to see it for what it really is. How many of you have ever stayed in a relationship long after your heart was done? Wait. I'm going to re-ask that. How many of you have stayed in a relationship long after your heart knew it was over? I've been crying constantly. Wow, now I have. Right, Lola says, hand raised over here. Lola's like, hey, wait, over here. Lola, my hand was raised too, baby. My hand was raised. Yes, yes. You knew it was over. How many of you have minimized your feelings so you wouldn't rock the boat? It's 68 people in the room. Let's just say all 68. But how many of you have done it? Admit. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Have you done it? Have you done it? Yes? Yes. Hey, Shaw Love, I see you, baby. How many of y'all are new in the room? Wait a minute, I'm seeing some new. Hey, D-Span, how you doing, baby? Thank you for the heart me. How many of you are new in the room? Type yes, new. Type new in the chat if you're new so we can welcome you in, right? Thank you, Shaw Love. Thank you for the heart me, my love. I see you. Newbie, Lola is new. Y'all welcome Lola, Lizia. Let's welcome. We have big hearts. New. I know that's right. Renee, new. Both hands up. Patty cake. Yes. Angela, I stayed 12 years. I ain't see the whole comment. Wait a minute. I stayed 12 years that he told me that he didn't that he didn't want me. Wow. Wow. Yes. 5 years. Yes, yes, yes. And new. Yes. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm welcoming you all into the room. This is important. This is important business today. Not that it's not important every day, because y'all know I'll be going in every day. Right? Every day I'll be going in. But today we talking about it. Lizia says, hold on. How about I be waiting on him to break? Oh, you be waiting because you don't want to be responsible for the breakup? Wow, welcome to all the new people. Kim's amazing. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. I love you, Luna. I love you, sweetie. Oh my God. How many of you told yourself it's not that deep when it's absolutely that deep? How many of you just let it go? How many of you just let it go? Just let it go. You was like, it ain't that big of a deal. Oh, okay. Oh, we all go through something. Okay, they be tripping on me. They be cussing me out. They be talking down to me. They don't pay me any attention. But it's no big deal. We'll work through this. How many times? How many times? How many times? Have you done it? Have you done it? Have you done it? Yes. Yes, absolutely. 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 Listen, I got you. Listen, this is so important. We're going to shift from betraying our hearts to honoring it today. And that shift is where your healing and your new love story begins. I just want y'all to know that. 5 times in the same marriage. Yeah. I got you, Patty Cakes. I got you. All the time with everyone just to keep the peace. No, Tanisha, that stops today. Mary, thank you for the follow, baby. I see you, Marys. I see you. I see you. Thank you for the follow. So here it goes. Here it goes. I want y'all, I want y'all to tap, because tapping is clapping. I want y'all to share this live out as best you can. I want y'all to do all the things, tapping, clapping, gifting, daily heart meets, all of that, right? I want y'all to do all of that because y'all helping me, because I'm in the middle of live fest, right? So I would thank you, Lizia. Thank you, baby, for the follow. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all are already welcome. New shift, please. Yes, baby, it's coming, Lola. It's coming. It is absolutely coming. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. Y'all can repost it, share it out to some friends that y'all know need to hear this message, because right now I'm about to go in. What does it mean to honor your heart? Thank you for the cake, baby. I appreciate you, T-baby. I appreciate you, right? What does it mean to honor your heart? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, right? Let's start right here. Honoring your heart means 3 things. It means 3 things. You tell yourself the truth about how you feel, right? Tell yourself the truth about how you feel. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't try to dress it up and make it pretty. Don't pack it in a little cute little box and put a bow around it. We're going to tell the truth. And consequently, let me just say this. I'm going to reset the room. My name is Kim Love Jones. I'm a certified relationship coach. I've been coaching for 15 years. I'm not new to this. I am true to this. I'm born, bred, and raised in New York, in Long Island, and I love what I do. I believe in with all of my heart. I was born to do what I am doing right now, that I'm giving it away to y'all. God is amazing. And he sent me on assignment. And he sent me to come talk to you. And I really mean that. I really mean that. I just wanted to reset the room so that everybody knows that I'm not just on here just talking. I have lived this, and I'm working on my healing actively, because it's a never-ending thing, in my own humble opinion. Personal development is everything to me. Acknowledging who I am and what I need is important to me. And I was able to find myself and get to my pink, to my feminine self, once I understood some things foundationally for my own life. And I'm just here trying to help y'all to find your pink, find your softer side. And that's for men and women, because men, although they don't do my class all the time, I had 2 guys in my class the last time. Usually it's more women than it is men in the class, right? The reason why I want to talk about this is because your feelings, you treat one of the 3 ways to start honoring your heart is this. The second one is you treat your feelings as valid, even if someone else don't. Even if other people do not treat your feelings as being valid, you treat your feelings as if they're valid. I wish the picking wasn't so low. T-Baby, you mean in what? In men? I don't know. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. You mean in men? Good news. What he was created when he created you. God knew what he was creating. Yes, he sent me. I promise y'all he did. I promise you he did. I'm not making it up. And I've been on assignment. Period. That's it. I'm on assignment. The third way to honor your heart is you make decisions that protect your emotional, spiritual, and mental well-being. You make the decisions to protect your emotional, spiritual, and mental well-being, right? I'm a mother, positive, sunny, and courageous. Okay, good afternoon, Trish. I see you, boo. How are you? I see you. Yes. Those are the 3 things, right? Those are the 3 ways, the 3 main ways to honor your heart, because that's what it means, right? You're going to tell yourself the truth about how you feel. You're going to treat your feelings as valid, even if somebody else doesn't see them as valid. And you make decisions that protect your emotional, spiritual, and mental well-being. Let's talk about it, right? Most of us are taught the opposite. We're taught we're too sensitive. We're taught just get over it. We're taught stop being so dramatic, right? So what do? We learn to gaslight ourselves. That's what we do. We gaslight ourselves. You said needy, right? We feel hurt and then we say, I'm tripping. We feel abandoned and say, I'm just being needy. What did you just say, T-Baby? Right? But listen, your heart has been telling you the truth the whole time. So you have to honor your heart, right? Okay, so the Bible says the heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? That's what the Bible says. But you have to honor what you know inside feels in alignment with you, right? I needed to say that, dear. The heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? Because we're talking about some of the same stuff, but really it's a spiritual knowing. That's what it is. And it's tied to our hearts. Oh, they say stop bringing it up. You're living in the past. Or they say, yes, yes. And some stuff, that's the reason why relationships are so twisted up. Can I tell you? Can I be perfectly honest with you? I'm not trying to be funny, because people never resolve the issues. Hey, Daphne, I see you, baby. Thank you for the daily heart me. People never resolve the last issue. That's why people walk around with these microaggressions in relationships. They in full-blown relationships, been in a relationship for 5 and 10 years. Thank you, Neil by K. I see you, baby. Thank you for the daily heart me. We never talk. No. If you never talk about it, then there's no resolution. If there's no resolution, it begins to show up in your life as microaggressions. You think you're forgetting it because you're trying to let it go. You never really let it go. It needs to be addressed, especially when it's something that triggers you. We're not talking about somebody went to the store. Thank you, wellness girl. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for the fast cheers. I appreciate you, especially when it's an unresolved issue. Can I tell y'all? Wait, okay, I gotta stop. Pause. Commercial break. I gotta tell y'all about Wellness Girl. I never really fully knew about sound healing, but I can tell you all right now. Thank you, Wellness Girl. Thank you. I'm pausing for a commercial break. Y'all bear with me. I'm telling you, it's going to bless your life. I need y'all to go to Wellness Girl. I don't want to say the word. I need y'all to tap in. Hold on. I need y'all to tap in with Wellness Girl, because she does sound bowl healing. She has a sound bowl. When I tell you, that thing just relaxes my whole entire, oh my gosh. Y'all, I need for y'all to tap in. Tap into Wellness Girl. Tap into her. I'm trying to find Wellness Girl. Did you post? Can you post a comment for me, my love? Can you post a comment, Wellness Girl? Okay. So I don't want to, okay, I'm going to pin it. But I want y'all to see. I want y'all to tap in with her. Her room be full. It'd be 800 people in her room. I'm telling you. Yes. Thank you. You understand? Listen. I need y'all to tap in. I don't know, I don't understand the whole sound bowl business. I don't. I'm not going to even pretend that I do. I know that when I hear her playing or doing, I'm saying playing because I don't know what it is, right? Okay, so I'm going to be live tonight at 9. But so they'll be there after. Well, this girl don't be playing with me, girl. I'm just kidding. But she'll be on. You see what she said, right? But Shalom, you hear me, right? Shalom, I'm hilarious. Y'all know I got jokes all day. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. But Wellness Girl, yo, tap in. I promise, tap in. She's amazing. She is amazing. Thank you, Peace. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Oh, Janine, hey, baby. How are you? Y'all just coming through. My LYIA family is in the building. Yes. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. So listen. We in here. I see y'all up here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the Go Populars, Peace. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Y'all so dope. Y'all are so amazing. I'm telling you. But yeah, I want y'all to tap in with Wellness Girl. Y'all have to. Y'all have to tap in with her, right? Hey, Desi, I see you. Good afternoon from here. I've been MIA, but here for when I can. You're amazing. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Janine. Thank you for the Fast Pops. I appreciate you. Y'all are so dope. Y'all are amazing. Wow. Okay. So let me get back because I be getting all off the. Okay, after the commercial break, we good now. You said, I swear you make me smile. I'm so silly. Lord help me. Right? Okay. So your heart. Let me start from here. Your heart has been telling you the truth the entire time. Your heart has been telling you the truth the entire time, right? You just learned to stop listening. You just learned to stop listening. You know how you used to feel convicted about a thing, but the more you just keep doing it. Thank you, Mrs. Phil. Thank you, baby, for the daily heart me. Thank you for the follow, Christine. Thank you, baby. Miss Fields, thank you for the Ochi girl. I see you, baby. Thank you for the follow. Right? Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all come on in. Get your daily heart me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right? Listen, I want you to understand how we stop listening to our hearts, to our spirit, to our God consciousness. The first, second, third, and fifth time, you'll know. But if you continue to do a thing, you'll get calloused in that area. You'll build up, like, you know how you get a callus on your skin and the skin gets hard? Well, you'll continue to do a thing and you'll continue to deny your own God consciousness when you keep doing a thing that does not honor you. The first time it's going to yell at you, hey, Nika Grace, I see you, my love. There go my sister from another mister. I love my Nika. So every time you do it and you defy your own God consciousness, after a while, what ends up happening is just like you can get a callus on your hand, you get a callous spirit. And you just keep going and ignoring what spirit is telling you. Spirit is telling you, your heart is telling you that this is not right, that this doesn't look like love and honor. And the reason why you know it's not right is because you don't feel safe. And if you don't feel safe, that is a clear indication that you're out of alignment, and that what you're doing is out of alignment with what you say you want. So you got to make up your mind. You got to make a decision. Do I want to live my life and my life look like healthy? Or do I want to live my life, down here, not up here, but down here? Y'all got what I'm saying? Where it doesn't honor me. So the whole time you're living down here and you're ignoring what you know, for the sake of having somebody in your life, for the sake of peace for everybody else, that's nobody is pouring it back into you. If you're willing to do that, you have to check why you're willing to do that, because it doesn't align with what you know is the truth, and you know the truth. And after a while spirit will slowly whisper in the beginning, wait, back up. No, you out of pocket. You're out of alignment. That's not right. I don't understand. Why do you keep doing this? Like spirit will slowly begin to whisper and tell you, like this is not. Thank you, Nika Grace. Thank you, my love. I see you, baby. Thank you for my galaxy. Thank you, Nika. I appreciate you. And while spirit keeps yelling, whispering, it slowly becomes a yell. And listen, it'll bring you to tears. And we be wondering where our discomfort comes from. It's coming from the fact that we're denying. We see it. We can see it. If we can't see it in the natural, we know it in the spirit. Right? And when you know something, you're talking to, okay. Listen, when you know something in your spirit, when you know it in your spirit, but you continue to do the thing that takes you out of alignment with your spirit, it'll start as a whisper. And then it'll get to a regular, tone, like, okay, you need to wake up now. You need to stop. Wait a minute. You didn't say nothing about that. Like, you don't have to argue, baby. I need you to operate from a place of love. But because we fight like the world, we only know it from the world's perspective, which is fight. Fight like yelling. Fight like screaming, fight like doing whatever. And you know that it doesn't align with you because it's taking you out of character. And anytime you got to be out of character, you're not honoring yourself. That's how you know. And I'm not talking about when you've been married and y'all have y'all little, spats and this, that, and the other. And then sometimes even arguments, you need to ask yourself, like, what is really going on here? And why am I arguing full-fledged with my partner, my husband or my wife? Right? So even in that, there needs to be a checkup from the neck up. Because what's happening? What is really happening here, right? And you have to ask yourself these questions, because anytime you are operating now on 10, and you're operating on 10 at the highest level of pistosity, something's out of alignment within you, right? Hey, Mrs. Fields, welcome in, welcome in. Wellness Girl said, you speaking today. Yeah, you got to catch me early by the time the night. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Sometimes I calm down by the night. Chantel, Coach Chantel is in the building. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the daily heartbeat, my love. Welcome in, Mrs. Fields. Can y'all welcome Miss Fields into the room? We want to love on Mrs. Fields. Yes, we do. We want to welcome her into the room. Yes, love on her. Yes, that's what we do up in this room. We just be loving on the people, right? But I want you to understand that after a while, Spirit, Holy Spirit, however you want to say whatever you say, it will no longer just be calm when it's speaking. After a while, it'll start to have urgency to the voice. Trish, I see you, baby. I love you. After a while, there'll be some urgency because you'll know something is desperately wrong. And by the time there's urgency, because you've been denying yourself, because you've been sitting, because you've been allowing whatever to take place and happen, right? You're denying yourself. And you know that it's wrong, but you keep doing what doesn't honor you, right? So I need y'all. So I need y'all to understand something. By the time you get to urgent, your nervous system is out of balance. You start trying to fix things and control things, and I'm not going to let, and I'm going, and now you are in this aggressive microaggression. Every time somebody say something to you, you ready to snap. Things start going wrong at work because you're mentally and emotionally overwhelmed at home because your life is not in order because you've been denying what it is that you really need and you operating outside of what honors you. Come on here. Holy Ghost, do what you do. I need y'all to understand this. You cannot continue to walk around when your spirit is screaming and crying out, wait a minute, this ain't right. I don't feel good. And think that your relationships are going to work out. It's not in alignment with you. The person is not in alignment with you. I don't care how much you want to try to dress up the whole situation and make it pretty. It is what it is. You can't make sense out of nonsense. Right? Okay, so let me reset the room. My name is Kim Love Jones. I'm a certified relationship coach. I have been coaching for 15 years. I'm not new to this. I am true to this. I am born, bred, and raised in Long Island, New York. And I really am not for everybody. I realize that. I am not trying to be funny. I'm speaking truth because I am the type of coach that I'm going to help you to win. And in order for me to help you to win, what I need for you, wait a minute, Wellness Girl said, where is my tambourine? You know what you play to. In order for you to win, somebody got to tell you the truth. And somebody got to tell you the truth about you. And I'm not saying that I'm the authority because I am not. I will plant for some and I will water for others. But God is going to give you the increase when you open up your heart and your mind to what it is that you hear me saying. Because I'm not talking to everybody about a specific thing, but I'm talking to those who understand that in order for them to win, in order for you to win, you're going to have to change something. You can't think that you're going to continue to do the same things over and over and over again and somehow something's going to change. Right? It don't work like that. It don't. I don't care what you're talking about. You talk about your business, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your parents, your relationships with your siblings, your relationship with your boss, the relationship with your loved ones, period, your friends, whomever. I'm trying to tell you, it requires you to say, I want to change. It requires you to say, I want my life to look different. I'm tired of going through the same things over and over and over again and getting the same results. I don't want that for my life anymore. So all I'm going to say to you is make one decision, because you're just one decision away from changing your entire life. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm keeping it real. What are you going to put down? Right? What are you going to stop doing? What are the ways in which you're going to begin to decide to honor your heart, to honor what you know you need? What are the ways that you're going to begin to do that? And this is for men and women. This is not just for my sisters, although I know the majority of the people in here are sisters. When are you going to begin to honor what you need? Here's the next one. How we learn to betray our hearts. This is how we learn to betray our hearts. I'm going somewhere, y'all. I'm going somewhere. Like, we learn to betray our hearts by tolerating what we don't deserve in an attempt to garner love from someone else. That's what we do. Thank you, D Deluxe. Thank you for the fast pops, baby. Thank you. I see you. Yes. Right? I remember giving myself away. I remember being quiet. I remember dishonoring myself. I remember abandoning myself. I remember, and that's what broke my heart. Because when you think about it after the fact, because hindsight is always 20/20. I did all of that to try to win in my marriage. I did all of that to try to win in my marriage. And was doing everything all wrong. I was a little twisted up, but that's okay, because I was trying to win. Can I say what again, baby? How we learn to betray our hearts? I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? Yes. By abandoning ourselves. Somebody told us to be quiet. Somebody told us don't make a fuss. Somebody told you to go along just to get along. That's what they told you. They told you don't open up your mouth and you begin to hold in your feelings. I talked about broken heart syndrome. I talked about it and the importance of, like, the slow erosion of who you are. I talked about that. And what breaks our heart. And it's what they keep telling us over. Reese, I see you, sis. How you doing, baby? I see you. And what they told us over and over and over again. And then what we told ourselves. And we kept rinsing and repeating the lie, because everybody told us to be quiet and be still. Everybody told us don't make a fuss. Everybody told us to lead, with love, and we did the best that we could. But the only reason why it never worked out, because we really weren't leading with love. We were leading with the version of love that we understood. But once you begin to understand what love is and what honor is, thank you, Reese. Once you begin to understand all of that, you begin to change. Shaking my head. Don't you make me dig that pain out. I'm at work. Nikki, you are funny, girl. No, I'm not trying to. I don't want nobody to be in tears in here today. Not today. It usually be happening today. Be like, oh my God, Kim, you making me cry. I'm not trying to make you cry. I'm trying to make you wake up. I'm trying to help you to wake up. That's it. Told her to shut up so often I went quiet. Quiet meant I was a good person. Yes. But nobody told you how self-love was directly affected by you being quiet. Because little girls, I made the sugar and spice and everything nice. We don't cause a fuss. We're ladies. Carry yourself like a lady. Parents buy you all the cutest little outfits. No. I got you. Be quiet. Stop making a fuss. Oh, stop wearing your heart on your sleeve. And it was never going to, wellness girl. It got me nowhere but pain and abuse. Absolutely. Because it was dishonoring who you were. And when you saw injustices all around you and you were told just to be quiet, don't say nothing, stop opening up your mouth, don't say, just be nice. Because little girls are sugar and spice and all the things that are nice. And if you cause the fuss, you would like defending yourself. If you know what I'm saying? Listen, I grew up, I guess, in the hood. I grew up in a house. I guess I grew up, but I grew up in the hood. How we do, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because it is. Because my mother still was not playing. My mother was like, oh, somebody hit you, go outside and go hit him back. So I got thuggish tendencies. Y'all know, I be telling y'all that all the time. I have thuggish tendencies. A fighter I am. But now I don't fight the same way I fight in love, which is a totally different thing, right? You know what I'm saying? You're too sensitive. Now I honor my sensitivity. Hey, Bloom, thank you, baby, for the daily heartbeat. I see you, right? I want you to really understand how we were taught to be good little girls and not show any emotions and not allow it. And boys were taught to be good little boys. And don't cry. Don't let nobody see you cry. You're a man. You got to man up. Don't walk around here showing no emotions. And you've been sitting there. And can I be honest? For both men and women. Even though this is more men. They sit in silence and they suffer in silence. And nobody cares about what they go through. And they're just supposed to tackle the whole entire world. I promise you. Like, I'm not even trying to make this up. I'm like, it is what it is. And you find that especially these days, men feel not valued. And I know I'm talking to majority of my sisters, but I need for us to understand how much we need them. We need our brothers. We need them. And we need to stop. We need to stop it. And it doesn't matter what nationality. It doesn't matter. We need them like we need air to breathe. Can I say that? Soda, I see you, baby. How are you? Thank you for the daily heart, me, my love. I see you. And the reason why this is so important, and I need for you to really, truly understand, is because if they don't have nobody, then we ain't got nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that mathing for y'all? They're frustrated. They're tired. Everybody thinks they got an S on their chest and they just got to have all the answers. They don't. They don't. Not our fathers, not our brothers, not our cousins. Thank you, Bloom. Thank you for the Corgi, baby. Thank you for becoming the title gifter for the Corgi. I appreciate you, baby. You get what I'm saying? And just like they act like we got an S on our chest and we super women, we running around here with that same mindset. Army vet, I see you. Oh, I see Tanya talking to you. You didn't say, oh, you did say glasses. Hey. Look at me. I'm all excited. I saw your name. Oh my gosh. But you understand, we need them. We need them. And we could play if we want to. But they need our help too. They need to go through their own evolution, which is actually what I think is happening right now with everybody tapping out over the last couple of years. COVID shifted the world. And I don't think people really understand. Right? But we also need them to go through their own evolution and their own awakening. And you can't keep giving space to people who don't want to evolve. You understand? Because that's what we're doing. We're evolving. And as many men that are out of the loop, they're finding themselves too. They're beginning to understand. But then there's so many that are lost and that are giving up and don't feel good about who they are because they're not in alignment, quote unquote, with themselves. They got to find themselves the same way we seeking to find ourselves. They got to want to heal. They got to want to be husbands. We can't make them husbands no more than they can make us a wife. We got to be that. We got to get into our feminine energy. I hope all of what I just said, that whole block there, makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Because this is way, way too important, right? And so no more betraying our own hearts. We are waking up. We are beginning to do all of the things that we need to do in order for us to be successful in our own lives so that we can attract to us the right people, not just anybody, not Boo Boo and them, not Ray Ray, not Ray Ray and them. We don't want Pookie Ray Ray, no. We want somebody who is evolving. Somebody who's finding themselves, who is aligning themselves with truth. And not just the world's truth, not the world's truth. We're not talking about that, but the God consciousness, the truth of your God consciousness. Right? Wait a minute. The truth of the God consciousness. Period. Right? So I remember a season when my heart was exhausted, but my patterns kept choosing the same kind of person. My heart would say, you don't feel safe here. Period. But my fear would answer, what if this is the best you're going to get? So I stayed. I overgave. I tolerated. I prayed for someone to change while I kept abandoning myself. Does that resonate with anybody in here? If it resonates with you, drop a 1 in the chat. Only honesty for all realms of our soul. Drop a 1 in the chat if it resonates with you. Trish said, come on now. A 1. I see y'all. I see y'all. Drop that 1. Drop that 1 in the chat. Drop it in the chat. If it resonates with you, drop a 1. Hey, Christopher Mick, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. 27 years and counting. Tonisha. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Kim, for the follow. I see you, baby. Hey, Christopher. I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Cassie, for the follow. Thank you, baby. I see y'all. What many of us have done is we felt unseen, but we stayed. We felt drained, but we kept pouring. We felt unsafe, but we kept calling it love. At some point, I had to say, if I keep betraying my own heart, it's not them. It's me choosing me last. It took me a long time to learn to honor my heart. And now that I'm here, I feel better. But it was a mess. Oh, look. Oh, wait. Thank you, D Deluxe. Soda, are you still in the room? You see me? Soda, I don't know if you still here, my love. Wait, we doing it. Thank you, D Deluxe. Thank you. We at 55K. Yes, we at 55K. Yes. Am I married? No, I am not married, baby. I am not married. I'm divorced. I don't even talk about, like, I'm just talking in general. And you know why? Because people are like, how are you in a relationship coach and you're not in a relationship? Because it's an anointing. It's not like, pray for me. It's an anointing, baby. Because people always ask me that, but I help people married married men, and boyfriends be calling me. They're like, Kim, I want to set up a session with you, me, and I say, your girlfriend? Yeah, I need her to talk to you. You know what I mean? Because you've been there. Because oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were dealing with that. My God. Randall, what you doing? Randall, what you looking for, Randall? Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. T-Baby, I am so sorry, my love. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. God knows I am. Yes. Look, Randall looking like he got the eyes going. I'm sorry for your loss. Here are 4 pillars to honoring your heart. Honoring your heart starts with being honest about how you feel. I talked about this earlier. A lot of us only use 3 words. I'm fine, I'm tired, I'm okay. But your heart is saying, I feel rejected. I feel abandoned. I feel disappointed. I feel resentful. I feel afraid. When you won't even name it, you can't heal it. When you can't name it, you can't heal it. Today, instead of saying I'm fine, I want you to say, right now I feel like blank because of blank. Hey, Wisdom Whitaker, I see you, baby. I want you to change your language so that you can honor your heart. I want you to change your language so you can honor your heart. Right? So right now, I feel blank because blank. Fill it in. I want you to consider how you're genuinely feeling and not trying to brush stuff under the rug or make it look pretty or whatever, because there's no more of that. Today we are beginning our journey to healing, right? You could say something like, right now I feel sad because I thought that person cared more, or right now I feel lonely because I keep pretending I'm strong all the time and I'm over that strong woman business. Y'all can leave that. Yeah, listen. Okay. The second pillar is to stop minimizing your pain. We at 60K. Let's go. I don't even have my tapper on. Y'all tapping it out. Y'all are tapping it out because I don't have my tapper on, right? Stop minimizing your pain. Honoring your heart means you stop explaining away your own pain. I feel at ease in my stomach now because I left that life in August of 2015. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love that. I love that. I love that. You know those phases where it wasn't that bad, at least they don't, other people have it worse, right? That's how we begin to abandon ourselves. That's how it happens, right? So instead of, it's not that deep, say, this hits me different. It hits me deeply, and I'm allowed to feel that. There's no pretty. He shattered my heart with lies. My pain is legitimate. Absolutely. Absolutely. No more minimizing. You are in top 2 and not number 2. No more minimizing. Right. Right. Absolutely. No more playing. Right? But speak your truth. Say how it is that you really feel. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Welcome in, baby. I see you. Right? Third pillar, set boundaries to match your heart, not your fear. Let's talk about it. Yes. Set the boundaries. Can I tell y'all, I usually say this, but I haven't said it in about a week or two. Part of the issue with relationships is like, we working on our healing. We're doing all the things. We standing in our resolve. We are trying to honor ourselves. We're doing all of the things, right? And we meet somebody 3, 4 months, 6 months, a year later, after the problems, after, they've been going a while, and we've been doing some healing work, right? The reason why this is a problem, can I be honest? The reason why it's a problem is because thank you, Brandy. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for the daily heart me. The reason why this can be problematic for us if we're not clear and really genuinely standing in our truth and honoring our heart is because you'll meet somebody and you'll start off great. And then you'll get comfortable like 3 or 4 months in. Because although you believe that you're great, and you probably are, you haven't actually applied your new learned ways of being in an actual relationship. So you know about this stuff in theory, but you don't know about it in practical application. So you get into another relationship, and this is the reason why you cannot just try to glaze over your healing. You can't. You cannot just make it topical. You have to get beneath the surface, right? You have to get to the root of things. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you've been raised in survival, if that's all you've known is survival, and then you get into a relationship and the person is loving you and you standing in your truth when you first meet them because you've done some healing work, right? You've done some healing work, right? Listen to me. What ends up ultimately happening if you've never walked this thing out is you'll begin to slide back into old behaviors and old patterns. Your boundaries are important. From the time you meet the person, that they would understand that their healing journey is equally as important as yours is, and that you would understand that as a foundational truth. Because when you deal with people who are not healed, right, who are not even working on their healing, it's easy to find yourself getting comfortable in the new relationship. And the reason why is because that person that you decided to kind of chill with because you like in their spirit, they feel familiar to you because they're part of the thing that you're trying to walk away from and heal from. So it feels like when you meet them, there's something about them you don't understand why. It's because they're familiar. They look just like everybody else. They just showing up in a different body. And because you believe that you're standing in your truth now, but you haven't actually applied the lessons that you're learning, or you've just been dealing with the healing on a topical level and not a beneath the surface level, what you end up doing unconsciously and then even consciously is because you like them, you fall right back into old patterns of behavior. What I teach in my Unlocking Your Love class is I teach you the stuff to get to dig up the old stuff and to be deeply rooted in your new truth. I help you walk through that by unearthing what's really going on in your life, so that we don't jack our own selves up again. So we don't go for the old banana in the tailpipe again. You understand what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy, another Eddie Murphy reference. Okay? Right? Because we play too much. And when I tell you, you have to be strategic about your healing in the same ways that you are strategic about everything else, about going back to school, about getting your doctorate, about getting your PhD, about getting your master's and and getting the job and the career that you want and starting the business. The same strategy. You got to apply that to your love life. Apply that to your relationships. It's literally a relationship business plan. And I'm not equating relationships to business at all, but I'm talking about strategy. So that you don't fall prey to yourself again. Okay. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. So you don't fall prey to yourself again. Okay. So we're going to set some boundaries, right? That match your heart, not your fear. Right? And anything that's out of alignment with you, it can't be in your house. It can't come in your house. It can't sit and talk to you. It can't break bread with you. You can't cook it dinner. You can't take it out on a date. It's not in alignment. Like it just doesn't match. Like Sesame Street. Remember back in the day, y'all, I play too much. Okay. But remember Sesame Street, one of these things it don't match. One of these things is not like the other. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all play too much if y'all remember that. Y'all remember. Because I know your mama let you watch Sesame Street. I know she did. Because who didn't? Who didn't? Right? Okay. I'm not trying to. One of these things are not like the other. One of these things are not like what I need. I don't care if one looks better than the other. One of them I don't need. I don't know why I'm so drawn to you. And my advice to you would be to sit back until you figure out why. Because usually it's because that person feels like home. That person speaks to something in you that keeps you outside of alignment with yourself. Hello. I'm just acting up today, y'all. I'm acting up. I really am. I'm just acting up. I'm acting up. Right? So we're talking about setting boundaries, right? Your heart says, I need consistency, respect, and emotional safety, right? Your fear says, if I ask for that, they're going to leave. That's not them, it's you. That's not them, it's you. Your heart says, I need consistency, respect, and emotional safety. Your fear says, if I ask for that, they're going to leave. We at 67K. I see y'all. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all trying to get me to do the Kimmy Shimmy. Y'all trying to tap it out to 100K. I see y'all. I see y'all. Y'all so dope. Hey, Tim. Thank you for sharing out the live. Thank you. Right? So what we end up with is accepting breadcrumbs instead of real effort. Staying in confusion instead of clarity. Is it fair to tell the man up front that is our boundary? What do you mean up front? What would the boundary be? Because I don't think there's anything wrong with boundaries. But you should never tell anybody what your boundaries are and aren't. You need to know them. There doesn't need to be a PSA about it. There doesn't need to be a public service announcement. Real talk. You don't need it. For what? Yep, really. I don't tell people what I want them to do for me. I don't tell them what my expectations are. I said I like to be treated nice. Boundaries are internal navigation. Yes, they are. Thank you, Nika Grace. Thank you, my sister. I love me some Nika. What about in marriage? Marriage is a whole different can of paint. We're talking about the initial dating stages. In your marriage, you should be sitting down having at minimum, a once a month sit down, a check-in. Like you should be having date night. I thought you had to communicate your boundaries. No, you do. But when you initially meet somebody, you don't want to tell anybody what your boundaries are. All they're going to do is do a workaround. You don't need to do that. Temperature check. That's right. Well, I'm not going for this. And if you cheat on me, I'm going to do this. And if you do, you don't need to do all of that. What you're looking for in a mate, and this is for men and women, you're looking for good character and integrity. Are they honest? Are they authentic? Do they keep their word? That's what you're looking for. And you don't have to do a public service announcement about it either way. You have to communicate your need, telling people what you don't want without what you do doesn't work. Right. Agreed, Nika Grace. But I think it depends on the stage of the relationship. I really, really do. And I think it depends on whether you're talking about a husband and a wife who have just gotten married, been married for a couple of years, need a reset, because we all need resets. We need resets in our own personal life, and we need resets in our relationships. And it would be, I would highly advise date night minimum. Date night and a night for communication and check-in. Babe, how am I doing when you're married? When you're dating or you're just getting to know somebody, Just see how they treat you, and it's going to tell you without giving them instruction. You don't have to give people instruction. Watch how people move. It tells you basically everything you want to know. How do they treat the waiter at the restaurant? Like, think about that, right? We got to pay attention to what people are saying and not saying. So we don't have to spell out for people who are good, of good character, who they are. They're going to be who they are. And that's exactly what you want them to do. And that's why I don't understand people faking it until they making it. I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Right? Because if you can't be authentic in the beginning, then and you're being your and you're letting your representative shine. That's why I be laughing and carrying on here, y'all. I just act up. I don't care what people think about me. I love me. Right? So let me just say that. I'm putting that out there. But the reason why this is so important is because whoever they are, let that person shine. You don't have to give anybody directions to your heart. Just see who they are. We at 70K. Oh, y'all really trying to get me to do the Kimmy Shimmy today. Oh, y'all play too much. Y'all play way too much. I don't know what this one little hair is driving me crazy. I don't know where it's at. It's driving me absolutely nuts. I don't know. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying? Wellness Girl says shakes tambourine. Wait. But I really need y'all to wrap your head around this because, like, this is so important. This is important stuff. Right? You don't have to give everybody the whole kit and caboodle. You don't have to tell them everything. Watch people. Pay attention. Listen to the phone conversations. Listen to what they're saying and what they're not saying. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, Nadia. Nadita? I'm going to butcher somebody's name. Y'all pray for me because y'all know I be messing it up all the time. Nadia, Nandita. Like it's in Anita. Andita. Okay. Okay. Y'all pray for me. But welcome. Welcome in. Praying. Yes. I know I'm messing it up. Pray for me. You got to spell it out phonetically. And then I'm going to forget. But I see you, sis. That's what I got. I see you, sis. Right. Listen, it's hard sometimes when you want the conversation going. It's hard sometimes when you want the conversation. Reese, don't laugh at me. Reese, I need some stuff. We got to talk, girl. I need some stuff. You know, I need some jurists. I need jurists. Oh, it's hard to listen sometimes when you want the conversation. Okay, I got you. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I really want you to understand you don't need to give everybody everything about you. Like they need to learn you. You need to learn them too. And people perform. And I'm saying this to my brothers too. You know, women perform. Men perform too. Stop leading with your wallet. Stop leading with your body. I'm just being honest. Can we keep it real? It is what it is. And I'm only saying, and I'm only saying this because I want to save a whole bunch of people a whole bunch of heartache. I know I don't get to tell people what to do. I ain't even trying to. I'm just saying. Right? What we end up doing is we accept breadcrumbs instead of real effort. We stay in confusion instead of clarity. We saying yes when our whole body is screaming no. There's something to letting a relationship play out organically. Yes. It is what it is, right? Yes, it is what it is, Randall. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brown Girl Co. I see you, baby. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for the follow. Yes, y'all are so dope and amazing. I really appreciate y'all. Every time you say yes when you mean no, your heart feels betrayed. I want y'all to think about that. Because who's going to protect you if you don't protect yourself? If you keep betraying your own heart, who got you if you ain't got yourself? Who does? Honoring your heart might sound like this. I love you, but I can't keep having the same conversation with no change. It can look like I'm not available for half effort. It might look like if you can't meet me where I am emotionally, I have to choose peace. Hey, Lena. I see you. Welcome in, baby. Y'all welcome Lena into the room. Lena Gigi, I see you. Hey, Diamond Deneen. Welcome in. I see y'all. Welcome in. Right? My boundaries are an act of self-respect. My boundaries are an act of self-respect. You cannot say, I love myself and I honor myself and don't have any boundary. It don't work like that. The fourth pillar is choose environments where your heart can breathe. Honoring your heart is also about where you place it. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you for the follow, baby. I see you. Welcome in. Yes. Some of you keep putting your heart in group chats that drain you, relationships that confuse you, in spaces where vulnerability is mocked. That's especially for the brothers. Because a woman can be very vulnerable. Women don't have a problem with dealing with it when it's their girlfriends and that they talking to, right? It's a whole different thing. Nick said, Lord. I know that's right. Right? And then you wonder why you feel so heavy and so anxious, or you feel like you're just doing too much, right? Your heart needs, every single heart needs safe conversations, people who listen, not just talk, spaces where healing is normalized, not laughed at. That's why I created my Unlocking Your Love community, y'all. Because it's for people. Hey, Amber, I see you, baby. Welcome in. Thank you, Hannah Party. I see you. Thank you for the repost. Can y'all welcome Hannah and Amber into the room? Right? And Blue, thank you for coming in. You said you shy? Thank you, Amber. It might be different tomorrow, baby. It might be different tomorrow. I'm just saying, because that's what Black girls do. It might be different tomorrow. It might be short. I might have braids in by tomorrow. Y'all pray for me, because y'all know how we gives it up. It be different every other day. Right? No, I'm serious. Listen. It be the flavor of the day, boo. It be the flavor of the day. It could be nappy twist. It could be girl. It is what it is. Right? I don't want y'all to get too attached to my frock. I don't want y'all to get too attached because y'all might see me with something completely different. I'm just saying. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate you. Patty Cake said I can't. I'm just telling you. Okay? I am just telling you, right? So the thing that I want you to understand is because you need to be in a new environment. You need to be in an environment that can help you, a new space that helps you to breathe, that helps you to honor yourself. A place where you can be honest with yourself and not be judged, right? So that's what my Unlocking Your Love community is really all about. And what I want to do right now is I want to do a heart check-in. I want to do this. So let's do this together right now, if you're able to. Don't close your eyes if you're driving, because we ain't doing that. I want you to sit. If you were in, we at 80K, let's go. Y'all are fire right now. Y'all are fire right now. Oh my God, thank you. Right? So let's just do this. If you can, I want you to firmly plant your feet on the floor. I want you to sit straight up. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to breathe out. Now I want you to quietly ask yourself this. How does my heart really feel right now? Breathe in. Breathe out. How does my heart really feel right now? What have I been pretending is okay that really isn't? What is one thing my heart needs from me? Misunderstood. Don't judge your answers. Just listen. Don't judge your answers. Just listen. What are you feeling right now? Right now, as it pertains to your healing in your heart, what are you feeling? Protection, yes. Ask yourself, what does my heart need? I want you to put it in the chat. What does your heart need? Patty Cake said, protection. My heart keeps being stomped on. What does your heart need right now? We're not talking about what it doesn't need. We're going to talk about what does your heart need. It needs forgiveness. Let's go, Shalove. Let's go. Let's go. What does your heart need? You can't name it. That's okay. The need to adjust, yes. Okay, it needs love, yes. Gentleness, yes. Melissa, I see you, baby. How are you? Care, yes. Melissa, I didn't know you was in the room. Need support, yes. Yes, yes. Redemption, yes. Yes, I see you. What does your heart need right now? Healing, yes. Passion, yes. To be seen and heard, yes. 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 Needs love and understanding, yes. What does your heart need right now? Breathing in, breathing out. What does your heart need right now? What does it need? What does it need? It might need rest. It might be honesty. It might need closure. It might be space. But any answer that you gave is a valid answer. And what I want you to do is I want you to write that. Oh, my phone is dying. Oh, my Lord. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. All of that. It needs to settle, yes, to be supported through all of this. My phone is at 11%. I ain't even see it, y'all. Yes. So this is what we're going to do moving forward. We're going to honor what our heart needs and nothing less. It could be abundantly more, but nothing less. So whatever you wrote in the chat, I want you to write that down. Write my heart needs. And then write fill in the blank. And I want you to honor what your heart needs. And I just want to say this to you consequently. You need you more than you need anybody else. When I started out this live, God was leading me to talk about broken heart syndrome, which is a deadly disorder. It's a deadly disease, right? And here's the reality, right? It can take you out. Don't let, like, for me, and I'm sharing this only again for context. For me, it was when I lost my mother, everybody was worried about me because they didn't know if I was going, because listen, as close as me and my mother was, and people were literally, and one person in particular said, Kim, you know, that's a serious thing. You know, I know how close you was to your mom. And I was like, yeah, right. I need you to understand that it is a slow erosion when we keep dealing with things that do not honor us. Yes, my heart needs, and fill in the blank. It's a slow erosion. That doesn't happen all at once. The grief looks different than like when I lost my mom. But it hurts when you lose a relationship, and there are 5 stages to grief. And if you are not careful, you will slowly, if you keep allowing the dishonor to take place, if you keep dishonoring, I think, yes, it is real. It is real. Wisdom, it is real. And you can look it up, Google it, broken heart syndrome. And it's really, and your heart begins to take on the shape of a pot. Like I had to Google it. And I had to keep my head on it. And I don't know how I made it, but God was saying, not so. You girl, you got too much work to do. You ain't leaving here. But as sad and as broken as my heart was, authentically, I could tell y'all. But what happens over time if we do not begin to honor our hearts, if we do not begin to have a voice, if we do not begin to show up for ourselves, male or female, doesn't matter. If you don't begin to do those things, you are slowly eroding at your own foundation. You need you, and which means that you have to choose you each and every time, all day. And it doesn't mean that you don't serve other people, because I don't want y'all to get this twisted. It doesn't mean you don't operate in your giftings. It doesn't mean that you don't pour. It doesn't mean that you don't serve, because you do. But you can't show up empty anymore. You cannot continue to show up empty for yourself, but giving out all of who you are to everybody else. It doesn't even make sense. You got to stop performing. You got to start loving. You got to lean into what you need. And that's for men and women. You got to stop playing in your own face and tell yourself the truth. Because y'all know how Holy Spirit just be screaming. I mean, screaming. When we don't honor ourselves. It starts out as a small little whisper, moves into some normal range. Y'all hear it. And then all of a sudden, Holy Spirit got to be screaming at you to the point that there are tears rolling down your eyes because you keep abandoning yourself. Thank you, Tim, for the follow, baby. Thank you. And men are frustrated just like women. Because everybody, and I promise you, male or female, it doesn't matter, wants to be loved. Who doesn't? I need for y'all to hear me. Stop playing in our own faces. Let me give y'all one affirmation. I no longer minimize my pain to make others comfortable. I will no longer minimize my pain to make others comfortable. I will no longer minimize my pain to make others comfortable. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. I'm just adding that. That was the affirmation. Let me give you the journal prompt. Ask yourself this question. If I fully honored my heart, what would I stop doing? And what would I start doing? Yes. Yes, I will no longer adjust someone else's mask to hide their evil. I'm going to pin it, Tanya. I pinned it. Thank you, baby, for typing that out for me. The question is, if I fully honored my heart, what would I stop doing? And what would I start doing? That's like asking somebody, like, if money was no object, what would you be doing right now? If you could do anything in the world that you ever wanted to do, what would you be doing? That's the equivalent of that question. If I fully honored my heart, what would I stop doing? What would I start doing? I will journal this. Yes, please journal it. Putting others first and put me first. You would stop putting others first and start putting you first. And you know what? People think that that's selfish, but it is the equivalent of you can't pour from an empty cup. Like when I get off of here, I'm going to go take me a little lay down because I'm tired. And I'll be back because I got to teach my class at 7 because the Unlocking Your Love community meets tonight at 7. So if you want to become a part of it, you can join us tonight. I need to send you the information. So if you want to be a part of it, my suggestion is to do it as soon as possible so I can send you the email out with all of the pertinent information. Stand on my boundaries. Absolutely. Little bit a lot. I love that. Little bit a lot. How you doing, sweetie? I'm glad you're here. So if I fully honored my heart, what would I stop doing? And what would I start doing? Stand on my boundaries. Yeah. And that means you're standing in your truth. If any of this hit you, if it made you feel any particular way, yes, Pring, you can inbox me, baby. Just send me an inbox message, sweetheart. Just send me a message. Even if some of you are struggling and you may not be able to, I have a payment plan, So if you don't, you can split it into 2 payments in a month. If you would like, yes, go to the link in my bio. Of course, Pring, just reach out. Just reach out, my love. That's it. If any of this resonated with you, you are formally invited to become a part of my community. Listen, these lives are amazing and everything, but they are still, and I know I be giving a lot of value in my lives. I know I do, but it's even better. What did I miss was on a conference call. I don't know what you missed. How long were you on the conference call, Randall? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, author Toshia. Okay, hi. I'm gonna butcher your name, boo boo, but I see you and thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you. Yes, we are 84K. We are 84K. Listen, y'all. Sister girl over here is about to jump off. I will see y'all again tonight at 9 o'clock because I'm teaching tonight. So I'm going to be in my class, so I won't be able to get on, last 30 minutes until I had to speak, but was listening to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, we going to read. You want to redo tonight? Okay, it's going down. That's what we're doing at 9 o'clock. It's going down. It is absolutely going down. Listen, I love y'all like I love me some fried chicken, and I will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. Y'all be blessed here. I love y'all. Oh, collect y'all points real quick before I end the live. Collect your points. If y'all gave any gifts or y'all did anything during the live, then yeah, do the live. Collect your points. And, let me change my goals so that it'll look like I hit it. Lord have mercy. Oh, no, I just pinned it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. Let me edit it. Oh, my goodness. Okay. live goal saved. Yes, it is achieved. Thank you, Island of Serenity, Nikki in the 813, Maria. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all so dope. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so I will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. Y'all